Welcome back to the channel and to a glorious day at Donington Park. So this was probably the only dry day here in the UK in February, so we were blessed with a nice greasy wet track in the morning and then pretty much a 95% dry track by the end of the day. Right, so this is the absolutely stunning Lotus Exige, owned by a good racing buddy of mine, Ollie. And that's me trying to squeeze my way into the little car and having a chance for the first time to drive one of these on track. Alright, so we've got a little bit of footage of me driving and James in the passenger seat. Right, so it's a track day. This is not my car, so deliberately going just a little bit easy, having plenty of fun. Driving past most of the cars on the circuit still though, to be fair, but this thing is absolutely brilliant. You get this stunning sound from the supercharger when you put your foot down. The gear changes are solid. It's an absolute beauty. So it was a pretty amazing opportunity. Definitely to thank Ollie for letting me drive the car, especially letting me go back out after I might have driven into the gravel. A little bit more on that later, but for now, yeah, here we are, just about to head down the long straight towards the chicane here at Donington. But yeah, what a car! What a car! Right, and there's Ollie himself sliding his way out of the car. Okay, now we also had a BMW Z4 owned by Dan. It's completely standard as far as I know, just apart from some brake pads. And this thing was just unbelievably great to drive on circuit. Now, unfortunately, due to where the camera's placed, one, we don't get great footage, but also you can't get a feel for the sound of the engine. You might just hear a little bit, but that's a 3 litre 6-cylinder engine, and this car just was mashing up the miles. It was so smooth to drive. Okay, and then here we have something a little bit more familiar to the channel and also to my driving style. This is a track stroke race prepared MX-5 owned by Simon. And that's the MX-5 up ahead, and now we have the owner Ollie driving the Exige. Driving it the way it should be driven, but to be fair, at this point with this footage, he's just playing around, sitting behind the MX-5. But it does give you a good idea of how much the MX-5s move around, even when not being pushed to the limit. Yeah, you can see Ollie just popping it into 5th gear there. He's not trying at all to get past the MX-5, but you still get a good feel for the engine sound and the supercharger, which is just intoxicating in this car. Okay, this was earlier in the day. Track was still a little bit greasy, but I've included this bit of footage just so you can see just how violent this car is, particularly as a passenger. I mean, it just has a standard seat belts. There's no race harness in there, so you kind of find yourself trying to find anything to hang on to just to stop yourself from banging around all over the place. Right, so we skip forward a little bit later in the day when the track's pretty much dried out now, and Ollie's starting to give this car a little bit of stick. And if you stick with it for a moment, you're going to see another one of Ollie's little moments going through the chicane. The car was so playful, and Ollie pulled it back from some crazy angles. Right, so here's me. So yeah, not my best moment there, but no harm done, just maybe a tiny bit of gravel.
A few moments later.
Okay, so remember when I said that the chicane didn't fully dry out? That was me driving there and having a bit of a big moment. 180 one way, 180 the other. So hey, that's a nice clean 360 in my book. Okay, so this is towards the end of the day. Simon let me have a go of his race track prepared MX-5, and we could start to hustle it along a bit. So once again, we're not completely hitting track limits. This is it's a track day, so we don't want to be pushing it too hard. But at the same time, this car gave you the confidence to push, to pick up the throttle nice and early, which is essential in these cars. You've got to get back on the throttle way before the apex if you want to carry the momentum. You know, it's only a 1.6 engine, so you've got to really hustle it along. But this lap was nice and smooth. Trying to grab a tiny bit of slipstream off the Lupo with the crazy wing there. Okay, here's a good example. So BMW M4 flying by, but just watch how much grip the little Mazda has through the chicane. I mean, to be fair, BMW didn't take a great line, but almost catch him on the exit. But clearly, with the power, the M4 is going to pull away. But these cars are just phenomenal on circuit. They really are. They teach you everything you need to know. Okay, now Ollie has the ability to just send it straight out the pit. So here's some raw footage of him driving the car the way it should be driven. So I'll be quiet and let you listen to the engine. Right, enjoy the rest of the footage. Got a good couple of laps of Ollie pushing this car around Donington. A little bit of a masterclass, some would say. And I'll see you soon.
dancing, isn't that? It's not that easy, obviously, but...
Granted.